Ravens will hit the road once again this weekend as they travel to Minnesota to face the 4-4 Vikings. These two teams haven't faced off since 2021 when the Ravens claimed a victory in overtime. Head coach John Harbaugh said this week that the team practiced with extra noise at practices in order to prepare for a loud indoor environment at US Bank Stadium.
I think at home, that's something that they really play into, the idea that the offense is going to have a tough time communicating and see if they can get the offense on their heels and get them discombobulated if they can. And we're going to work real hard to not allow that to happen.
It's everybody just focusing up, man. It's being tight in the huddle, listening. You've heard all the different stories about how loud it can be, and for us, it's about communication, execution.
A big talking point this week was the lack of film on Vikings quarterback J.J. McCarthy, who missed 5 games before the Vikings Week 9 outing with an ankle sprain. A 2024 first-round pick, McCarthy also missed his rookie season with an injury, so the quarterback has only seen game action in 3 NFL starts. Safety Alohi Gilman talked about preparing for McCarthy and a Vikings offense with talented weapons.
You could go both ways, Guys that come out into the league and they come out and show what they got, and you have a lot of film or don't have a lot of film. At the end of the day, it's about us. It's about what we got to do to play at our brand of football, to be more connected than they are, to be in tune with everything that they're trying to do. They obviously have great weapons around them. JJ does a great job of, he's be able to get a little bit of games under his belt to come out and do what he does. He was a first-round pick for a reason. This is going to be a good challenge for us, but we're just focused on us, what we got to do to be the best that we can be, and that's what it's about.
Head coach John Harbaugh is very familiar with McCarthy, who played for his brother Jim at Michigan.
The biggest thing about JJ that I've watched over the years is the guy's a fighter. He's just a real fighter. He's a never say die guy. He never says die within a play. He never says die within a series. Never says die within a game. Never says die within a season, or within his career if you look at it. At Michigan. So I think you see that on tape. He's just a fighter. And that you respect that. So he's a young quarterback, but our focus is really just playing defense as well as we can. They've got a lot of weapons. They got arguably one of the best. A lot of people say the best receiver in football. They've got a great receiving tight end. They've got, and then those complementary receivers, number 3 and number 1 are really good too. So they've just got weapons. Their backs are really good. They've got their back, Aaron Jones back now as well. They got their physical back. So it's a good offense. And then he's a young quarterback, but he can run around and make plays with his legs as well. So just all of it.
Sunday will also mark the first time since 2021 that the Ravens offense has faced a Brian Flores-led defense. The then Miami Dolphins head coach heavily blitzed Jackson, with the Ravens ultimately falling to the Dolphins. And now, as Vikings defensive coordinator, no defense has blitzed more than the Vikings during Flores' tenure. But Jackson has grown, and so far this season has posted a league-high 136.4 passer rating against the blitz.
We're probably focused more on the last 4 games than 4 years ago, I would say probably, but we certainly remember that game. That was something we even talked about before the game Thursday night a little bit. I think it was a Thursday night game, if I remember correctly. It definitely was a key game kind of in the evolution of the offense, for sure, in handling zero blitz. And they still run some of those blitzes, but they're much more evolved now. They do all kind of different things, and they disguise their blitzes probably more than they used to. And he's running different variations where he's running simulated pressures. He's running, 4-man rushes with both inside backers coming, and he's playing man or zone behind it. And he still does the zero stuff too. So you've got to be prepared for everything, And offensively, we have all the tools to do that. And Lamar's, he's been doing really well with that, really for a long time now. And but we're going to have to be on point.
Just prepare for anything, we can't. That was like Wayland 2021, I believe. We can't focus on that. We got to focus on everything, because we don't know, they might play a zone game. We just got to be prepared for everything.
And if you're looking for weekend plans ahead of Sunday's matchup, head to the bank to cheer on our girls' flag championships. What started in 2023 with just 10 teams has grown to 92 schools across 7 counties in our state. Championship games are this weekend at the bank, and exclusive girls' flag merchandise is also available at the Flock Shop to help support the program. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and go Ravens.